What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this. I was gonna say October recap, but it's not October. It's February now, but we're gonna be recapping this. I can't really do much. There's lots of clarity outside, but it's fine. Okay. As I was saying, um, it's 2026, new year, and the first of 12 months have gone by, and we have been playing chess. I believe last time I showed you guys. Let me just open the channel. I don't know if you guys can see this shit. Oh, you can. Okay. So, okay, let's just. No. Okay. Uh, then we see. I think the last thing I showed you guys in the channel was a classical game for the Portuguese Cup of Teams where I won. I also probably showed you guys. I really hope I did that. Talking about shit I didn't even show. And that's just stupid. I also what did I also played a game from the Portuguese league, which is this, and I don't see it. We lost, and I didn't play the second round as I said I wasn't gonna play, but I did play round three, and I'm going to recap. Not on board four. Granny, cause she said, "Travi, you walk to," but on board three, as you can see, B3. Now, the game went well. Well, we are playing with the black pieces against very tough opponent. As you can see, oh, the rating also updated. This is the rating that is going to be used in this games. Because I lost one game that I played, like the other was unrated, so I'm now down. I'm now 17-14, and this guy is 1900. Yeah, we love it. We love it. He opened up with e4. Now, for this game, I didn't really have like anything figured out. I knew I was gonna go black. Actually, I thought I was gonna play on the fourth board. It was like a last minute thing for me that I found out I was gonna play black. So I didn't really know what to play. I prepped some things for white. I didn't really spend much time reviewing some black stuff. So I just decided, yeah, let's just play what we normally do. No stress and just try to play a good game. So yeah, the opponent went e4 first move. He could have went d4, c4. No, he went e4. And of course, you know how we do it. Of course, c6, the Caro-Kann. Just, no, I think I fucked. Just, okay, now. I mean, I don't know if you guys want these types of shit on the, like, the indication if it's a good move or a bad move. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. Yes. Yeah, now I can't take it off. Okay, yeah. Well done. Well done. Okay. But yeah, we went Caro-Kann. So it goes d4, we go d5, and he plays into the variation. Now, I believe that. Let me just see if I can take out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now I'm viewing the game as white. Sometimes I like the little thingies calling them good moves, bad moves. Today I'm not really feeling it, so we're just gonna review it like this. I went c6. Um, he goes d4. This is also no. You are here. I believe that I have played the Caro-Kann dozens of times in classical chess. I'm only talking about classical. Of course, rapid blitz. Also blitz. I think yeah. Yeah. Yes. Of course, only FIDE. And I remember the advanced variation I faced once, and I even recapped the game. I had a fucking not cool mustache, if you guys recall. But I played Bishop f5, and I think the game went h4, h5, and I do not remember anything at all. Now, as you guys know, I have completely dropped the Bishop f5 systems of the advanced variation. Now I just play c5. Now, I saw it before the game that there was a line that was takes, knight here, f4. Not wrong. Let's just say I play e6, yeah, which is the best move, and then bishop 3. I saw this line and I was like, yeah, this may not be that easy to gain the pawns back. The engine wants d4. I saw all of this. I never played this position. I don't think I would have played this position because this is just too. But technically the best. It's like the refutation in the best way. But like, opponent goes c3, he doesn't take the free c5 pawn. Knight f6, knight f3. This is not f6. This is c6. Stupid. I go into the best line, which is to take, takes, and g4, of course. You can't really take with the knight. There's just takes on 5, and yeah, I'm on. So yeah, we go takes, takes, bishop g4, and now I'm. Why it's raining out? I don't think I have any windows open. I don't want it to be raining inside of the house. Yeah, we went. He went bishop. I went bishop g4. Bishop e2. All of this is like standard stuff. I go e6, the best move. All of this is like top stuff. As you can see from the engine, it's pretty much equal. Right? They're playing a good opening, and as I told you guys, I realized now I want the analysis. So, because I don't know. I just want it. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, best moves. All of these are the best moves. Best move. Best move. Best. All of these are good. And yeah. Whereas I believe my opponent. No, he didn't castle. He played knight c3. But yeah, castles is the main move in the position. We keep developing. I know the plans of this line. You want to get the knight g8 to e7 and then to f5. Your the engine wanted me to take first. In these type of Carocons, it's always like a gambit whether you should take or not take. Of course, without them provoking. I normally take after they provoke, like h3 or something. But yeah, here the best move is to actually take, and then I believe play knight g to e7. I am see the best continuations. Yeah, the best move. No, it's actually the engine loves this idea, which is takes, takes, queen b6, instantly attacking the pawn, which brings us bishop e3. And okay, yeah, this is actually very good. Interesting. It's equal to d2. Yeah, this is actually a super interesting line. Just win a bunch of pawns, but we're not gonna get into that because that was not what happened. So he goes knight c3, knight g to e7. You know, keeping with the plan, you would know we have knight f5 coming in. He castles, and we play knight f5, the best position. And now here is a weird thing. I mean, it's a classical 1 hour 30 game, and I want to share with you guys some thoughts. In this position, I was playing a little bit fast because not like in the first round where I was just like uh, blitzing out moves. No, here I knew what I was doing. I was even spending a little bit of time, but not like I mean I don't know. We played what like almost 10 moves, I think 9. Okay, Still had 1 hour 25. I spent like 5 minutes of my time. All of this is standard stuff. I have played this position a number of times. Not this position exactly, probably not. But yeah, I've seen it's all the same. Like, not really, but but yeah. I mean, the position is just works, and yeah, I think I've probably faced this exact move order sometime, a couple of times. I've faced tons of Carol Con games. I'm talking about online. In actual chess, I don't really know if I have faced this system before. Exactly move order. I haven't played much games. Like knight g5, no, five, but knight g5. I was completely stunned. I was like, when I mean, I'm thinking about moves that my opponent can make, and yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. Uh, my mind goes, I don't know. My first ending was bishop e3, which I don't believe the engine loves. I, I like it because I'm playing black, and then I just develop a castle. But yeah, he has to develop the bishop f4, bishop g5, which I don't think it's that good. All of them went through my mind. This knight g5 move. This is actually the best way of playing, as you can see. I have never seen this move before. I think my opponent was actually in prep. He was actually talking with the second board of the tournament after the game. That he, he was like, "Oh, you don't like bishop e3," and he was like, "No, I think it was that. Why? Because like here, around here, or maybe yeah, around here, maybe the line there are tons of there. No, because that's what I'm saying. This is like a completely weird system. Maybe there's a system here that's just bishop e3 and you keep playing. This is how much I have faced these systems with bishop e3 tons of times. Here I would have kept with queen b6 or even castling first with bishop e7 castles. I have never seen this, but yeah, this is actually a good way of playing, and I just thought it was so weird. Like it was my first instinct when he played this move was like, you want to sack on f7? Go for it. That can't be right. I thought this was actually an inaccuracy. It's not. I don't really know much about the positions, but yeah, yeah, this is just good. And here, of course, I take. I have to pretty much take. I can't kick the knight out. I can, but I just lose the bishop, and that's just stupid. Yeah, just take. Knight takes, and now I go bishop e7, attacking the knight. Rook c8 is also good, but those are all normal Caro-Kann moves. He just goes knight f3, and now look at this. Now he has two knights protecting the backwards. I think that's what they say in English. E-pawn. Why is it backwards? Because I mean, there are the only pawn that it has next to him is the e pawn, but the e pawn is advanced, which means no pawn can protect the d pawn. Only like the b pawn if it was on c3. It's not on c3 as you can see. But yeah, and I was just like, okay, let's play. But I really thought all of this was very weird. I just castled without. I don't think I thought because my moves are gonna be very simple. I'm gonna castle. I either castle. I either play queen b6. Which is the best. Yeah, whatever. I either go rook c8, and all of these moves, all of them, they're good. I mean, and they're all going to be played in one order or another. So yeah, just get the king in the center. Why not? But I was just so stunned. I couldn't believe he was playing like this. This was just so weird. But actually, you guys are gonna see, it's not even that bad. It's actually good. I thought it was too passive because I was just like, what is he doing? I'm leading in development. I'm gonna get my queen out. His bishop is still like undeveloped. Like I'm just better. So yeah, he goes bishop d2, developing his last piece. I also thought this was weird. Yeah, it's either that or bishop e3, and yeah, bishop e3. I mean, it's good for me. I don't really like bishop e3 for white, but yeah, you never know what you're gonna do with that bishop. Queen Queen B6. And here a move that I was seeing, but I just thought there's no way he's gonna play like this. I mean, maybe here I saw lines where they were like, okay, Bishop D2, I attack the pawn and he protects it with Bishop C3, which is actually the best move. And again, I didn't like. I was playing fast and confidently because I just knew, I love these positions, this Carl Khan positions. I mean, this systems, they are all about the deep. You want to pressure the deep. It's like an isolated queen. You want to pressure it. You want to win it. But yeah, he's just solid defending, and I just thought Bishop C3 is so weird. Like, what is he doing? Like, is the bishop actually good? But yeah, the bishop is actually in the best square that it could possibly go. And here, my opponent, I'm not gonna lie, he spent some time in the beginning of the opening. But of course, he probably. I will say I don't know for sure, but I can even look up after the game. And what I think about is that yeah, he's probably a experienced player. He was like an old man. I think he was from 60s, 50s, something like that. But yeah, none of that really does matter. Uh, Let me just respond to this text. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, Bishop C3. It was just so weird. Like, how is he playing like this? And the position is dead equal. Like, there's nothing to me. And here, um, you would think, okay, just play Rook C8 because that's the Carol Khan plan. And I did. I mean, I went Rook C8, and his next move was Queen D2. Okay, he's just developing. And right here, I had an idea, which was Bishop B4, inaccurate. It seems to be inaccurate. There's just Queen D3. Okay, I guess. But my intention was that it takes, knight takes, not even queen takes, knight takes, and then, I mean, can you guys see what I'm seeing? What I'm seeing is that this c2 square is looking tasty, but not even tasty for a knight. Tasty for a rook, which is normally here. So yeah, I just went rook a8, preparing that plan. As you saw, it was inaccurate. He went queen d2, and the engine calls. No, now it doesn't call it inaccurate. It now says that it's good. Now I don't know why it's good. Better. It's because probably. Oh, it's because maybe with queen d3 you're protecting the bishop, and if I take the bishop, you can take with the queen. But you can never do that in this line because in this line, I mean, not white. Let's say white does nothing. That is not doing nothing. It's actually a good. Let's just say something like this. C5. The queen is attacked. We can even take here, and with h4, it's even better for us. Yeah. Oh, and there's a fork here at the end because why not? So yeah. But no, he didn't did any of that. So I went bishop b4, and he just went rook ac1. There you go. Here I towered. Why? Because the whole intention was for him to take. And as you can see, it's not that great. It gives me an edge. Because this position is easy to play. I was even thinking of going to this endgame without queen. Yeah, like because the rook gets on the second one, no matter what. So solid. I mean, the best way is like, yeah, this loses the game. I mean, he has to trade a pair, and it's just tough. But he didn't take it. Rook AC1, and now, I mean, oh my God, now all of his pieces are well placed, well positioned, and he took the rook, and here I was just like, what am I doing? I towered so much on my next, like, because what I was seeing was that he had the simplest game plan. He was just gonna double the rooks on the c file and maybe even triple stack. And like, I just couldn't find anything. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Here I was seeing all kinds of. I think I probably spent 40 minutes on my next move. The move that immediately screams to me, like the Karo Khan guy in me. Yes. I'm not drawing arrows because I don't have a mouse, but yeah, knight a5. Knight a5. But I started seeing all kinds of things. I was because why? Right? Because I was seeing knight a5. Rooks. I was seeing knight a5, him doubling the rooks, me putting the knight in, he putting the queen here, triple stacking. Me take. I'm gonna. Okay, so let's just say I spent 40 minutes. I played the best. Yes. I was just like I was calculating lines because I didn't really know what to do because I was seeing all sorts of. First of all, rook f c1. I was seeing knight b4, queen c2, and I was just seeing that. Oh wait, I win a pawn. No, you don't. Queen takes. Knight, you lose. You lose. You lose a rook. It's over. You lose the rook. It's over. You can't take because it's made. But here, there were also other things to consider, like what if he immediately takes and tries to do it like this, and then I don't know, do this, or this is even losing because of b3 because the rook is pinned. So okay, so now I have to trade all the pieces. Let's say I do like what this, like this position is just so. I mean, is this a draw? I mean, technically it is a draw because we have equal material and all. It's a knight endgame. I personally do not feel comfortable in this endgame. Like anything can happen from here. Why? Because it's not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna play that. Oh, we're super good players. We're gonna see that it's a draw, and we're just gonna agree to a draw. No, I mean I can ask for a draw. Will my opponent take it? Probably not. Why? Because there's still a whole endgame to play. Like, I mean, I don't know what's more. Okay? Play knight a5, and my opponent blitzed out b3. He just went b3, and I was like so pissed at myself. I was like, man, I really spent like 40 minutes of my time debating what would happen if he would just double the rooks or play b3. And sometimes that's why it's better to just go with the flow, trust yourself, and you know just throw the ball, give him the ball. Just give him the ball and say, "Yo, I have the ball. I don't anymore. It's your turn to play, and you're gonna play." But yeah, he just went b3 like in like I thought it was a bit weird of him going b3. I thought it was better for him to double the rooks, and I am right, but it's all pretty much the same thing. He just goes b3, and now the knight is not doing much. But the thing that is good is that I can trade rooks and like just completely end all of that pressure of him doubling the rooks or triple stacking on the c file because now there are no more pieces. I can just trade. He did with the queen, and now no, I cannot play rook c8 instantly. Just reasons. One move that I didn't really consider is uh, I should have actually considered this move, 97, not e6, but because the knight on f5, I mean, it pressures d4, but we're never winning that pawn. It's just too good protected. And there's also g4, and there are always g4 ideas, and I just have to move the knight. But I went knight c6, which is actually the best move. The engine is saying that now it likes h6 better, but it's just this chess.com engine. It's not really that strong. I don't have a stronger engine, but I just trust it, to be honest. They are all good moves, especially because the game is still equal. He goes rook c1. I go rook c8. Again, the engine wants knight after e7. He goes h3, and now I believe it was here. I was like a little bit frozen because his game plan was just simple. I thought it was simple. Uh, he's never winning. I'm never winning the d pawn. So what he can do is just is just slowly improve the position. Knight moves. His knight can land on e5. He can start pushing the pawns. He just has a simple plan. Oh, and also there's g4 idea. So I probably should have went knight after e7 instantly. But what I did do was queen d8. I just thought queen d8 was a solid move. My pawns were a little bit frozen. The b and a pawn. And the whole point of the queen here was to pressure here and pressure here. The d pawn is just untouchable. So I just went here. Here I was also seeing ideas like f6 to try and get the queen here, or just trading the knight like this with knight a4. Maybe after some g4. I was seeing, for example, let's say g4, knight h4. I don't think he would take, because if he would take, I mean, the game would just get a lot simpler to me. So we can just see what happens if he takes. It's still a draw, but yeah, I just think this is very good. And so yeah, he goes queen d2, the best move, just relocating the queen. I'm hearing noises. I hope it's the rain. I'm hearing shit. I went a5, way back here. Here, yeah, the engine loves a5 instead of the plan of bishop b4. But actually, maybe a5 helps bishop b4. Maybe it just help. It doesn't really help. The engine must not dealt with that. But yeah, these are just some crazy things. I mean, in here, after he played h3, I was like, I don't think he has a plan. I think the whole plan of him was just to go g4. Uh, yeah, was just to go g4. That's why he go h3. But here, I just threw queen d2. I was like, because yeah, queen d8 also threatens all sorts of, not now, but like knight e7 now is a possibility. All sorts of things, but like he just went queen d2, and I'm like, what do I do now? Because now he can even have knight c3. The knight can go here or here, and from here or here land here, or even here, and the position just felt like it was gonna be so hard for me to play. Because like the best place where I could put a knight would be e4, and I just I couldn't. It would take me at least, like, it would take me so many moves. With f6 is possible, but like f6, I also want to talk about that in a lot of these positions in Caro-Kann. F6 is a good idea. For example, also instead of the bishop b4 plan, just f6 is great. F6. It now says it's inaccurate. Uh, yeah, at some point, like for example here, it's now already the engine already screaming f6. And this f6 idea is always good, always good. Like, yeah, I didn't really go for it. I didn't. I just never go for it. It has appeared sometimes in some games that I played, and but like It's a common idea in these advanced structures in the Caro-Kann and also in the French. I just don't like those. I just don't. I mean, I'm not comfortable in just letting this pawn be weak. Here is a mistake, but here I don't know why it's a mistake because of g4 and God knows what. I didn't play it now. I played it here. No, I queen d2. We go a5. At a5, I think left him a little bit uncomfortable. He also spent some time. But he just went knight c3, and he was just probably, seeing all the different options. But knight c3, I don't know. The knight is gonna get into good squares. There are lines where, let's just say, I play h6, for example. Of course, knight b5. I like move the rook. Go, for example, g4, d6, and this is just d6. This is probably one of the most annoying things here. I probably have some f6, but like, look at the position. Like, I'm just playing the best moves. Takes, bro. This is just so weird. I mean, to allow the knight. That's the beginning of the end. Yeah. Allowing certain moves are is the beginning of the end. So here, I completely I like for knight c3. I was also like a little bit out of moves. Because one thing that I could try is to just, I don't know, shuffle the pieces back and forth. I was seeing rook c7 to try and play queen c8, but that's work. I was also seeing knight a7 to play b5. And knight a7 might be good because now there is no knight b5, and knight a4 I think doesn't work. Actually, it does. We trade rooks and just solidly try h5 right here. But it's all equal. I mean, another move I also considered, oops, spoiler, was queen b6. The knight has moved and now the pawn is actually being attacked. a4. I even thought about queen a7. Then just d5. I do. Actually, takes is good. Can you really blame me for not going for this? This actually loses. How the fuck is this lose the game? This is I mean, can you blame me for not going for this? Because like the pawns are doubled. I didn't play all that. I mean f6. And f6 isn't an accuracy, and probably f6 is probably the worst move that I have played in this game. I've played other moves. You're gonna see it in a second, but like this is probably I like the strength, the willpower that took me to play f6 is just out of this world. Okay? Like courage, the willpower that it took me to play f6. I mean, I knew the f6 was like super dubious move. It's actually not even that bad. It's just 0.4. Like I knew, like, what even am I doing? Like f6 is so weird. Like because look at it's. My point was that I wanted to. It's the idea. If he takes, I want to take with the queen, and it's fine actually. But like f6 is such a weird move. I didn't really. It's like those moves that you really don't want to play. I really didn't want to play this move. I really didn't. Do I wish I didn't? No. Whatever. It's decisions. Decisions. I mean, here I don't think knight a7 does. I don't. I don't think. I think f6 is really here. There's not much I can. There's really not much I can do. I can let him like do whatever he wants, but that never goes well, does it? So yeah, f6. He goes g4. A great move. I mean, yeah. And here, no, no, no. f6 is not even that bad. The move that is bad is this. Knight fe7. I really don't like that. f6 is not bad. Knight fe7 is just it's so bad. Here there are two decisions. I can go knight h6 or knight fe7. The thing about f6 is the thing that I actually noticed in the game. Look how funny. F6, if f6 g4, which I was calculating, knight h6, and now the knight is now technically in the rib because it can kind of get in here, you know? Like, look at him. Yeah, it's not even that bad. Like, I don't know why I didn't went for knight h6. I don't remember. I played the game like what, 2, 3 days ago. I really don't remember why I didn't go knight h6 and just went knight e7. I think I prioritized, you know, the knight. You don't have to complicate the knight going here because in the center it's way better. But I missed the key to tell, and I didn't blitz the move at fd7, but like I played it too soon. Like I grabbed the knight, I put it on e7, and as soon as I dropped, I just realized what what the fuck did I do? The whole idea of my f6 plan that I was calculating was that if he took, we take on f6 and we have a game. But like there's actually there's actually real complication, not really the back to cool, but I was just like, oh my god, what am I doing? Because I am blocking the queen's view of the pawn, and now he took the best move, and now the best move, according to the engine, the best line, in f8, pawn takes knight, queen takes knight. I'm gonna take queen e3 because otherwise I think you lose a pawn. I mean, can I be honest with you guys? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this line. Okay, yeah, I didn't see this line. But yeah, this line is actually an equal endgame. There are some chances for both sides. There are some chances. Yeah, I didn't play none of that. I didn't play just because I just thought, I mean, because Queen F8 is take, take, and knight b5, which is why would they play knight b5? I don't know, you just take a pawn, or you can if you want. But yeah, the position is now just super dangerous. Yeah, I just took the G pawn and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? What did I do? And to my surprise, as soon as I played G takes on F, he go Queen E3. And I was just like, this could be right. Like, Queen E3 is not the best. Which is new. I just knew. Wait, I thought Queen H6, which is good. I thought moving the rook anywhere. I thought moving the knights, but like Queen E3. You know why? I thought it was bad. E5. But you go like, wait, take takes. Don't you lose the pawn? Yes. I no, not like yeah. Of course not like that. Yes, of course I lose the pawn. There's d4. It's a fork, but you know what? It's even best. The line that I calculated was Queen h6, and I calculated f takes on e, and this loses the game because of knight g5. And I can't defend myself. It's a brilliant move, brilliant knight sacrifice. I just can't. I mean, h7 is hit. There's nothing here. I don't think. Yeah, there's queen d5 protecting s. It's over. It's over. I didn't see it. But like, I swear to God, I would have been so pissed. But yeah, I think I was seeing that if takes, I was just seeing knight here, and I was like, okay, maybe I was gonna see this play other thing because I just thought, for example, this position. No, actually, this position is great because you win both knights. Forget what I said. Forget what I said. But look at the game. The game is now super messy because of one inaccuracy. He made one inaccuracy. He had a small edge here, 0.7. The biggest that he had 0.9, whatever. The biggest edge that any of us had all game. He just went instantly. He blitzed it out. I think, yeah, he just blitzed it out and just E5. And I was like, yeah, I'm back in the game, baby. It paid off. F6 paid off. F6 paid off. But yeah, there's just the four. But it's not easy. It is not easy. I mean, the best moves are queen e6, knight takes on e5. So you don't even want to take the free knight. You can even take it, but the best line is to not take because then you just have to give it back like this. You can take whatever you want. This, yeah, like that. Let's move is finish six, which I saw. Knight takes. This is just crazy. And hit now, no, not even now. Like knight here, f takes is the second best move. It's not even that great. It's a mistake. The best move is just to take with the rook. The rook takes. Something. You just play this end game. Just argue. Oh, look at me. I have a fucking promoting. But it's drawn. Why is it drawn? There's probably, I mean, really probably, there's probably just some threefold repetition. Like, this division is just really, really weird. None of that happened, though. He didn't even take on e5, which is a mistake, inaccuracy or whatever. He got 92, the best move in the position. We're only playing best moves. That's the point that we've gotten when we're playing classical chess. Yeah, we are in the big leagues now. Harvard, call me. Knight g6. I was deciding between knight g6 or just e4. Now the engine, it's excellent. It's not really good, as you can see. The computer doesn't really like it. The structure just gets a little bit weird off. Considering something like this, I didn't see f3, but I just thought, do I really want this? Maybe I do because now his king is open. But like, oh my gosh, I don't really know. By the way, you win a pawn there. I guess. I guess you do. Yeah, CD. It's it's this knight. Why? Wait, you're still perfect. And here I'm winning. I'm actually winning. Like I just went. I was just like, oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you, we at this point we have 10 minutes on the clock both. It's actually shocking how we have like 10 minutes. The game was an hour and 30 minutes. We have like 10 minutes on the clock. The game is at its most complicated stage. What was being like a chill game, maneuvering, trades, equal position, it's now just completely barbaric. And we only have 10 minutes and we have only played 27 moves. Like, this is so. This has never happened to me. I have never played a classical game. 27 moves. We both are with 10 minutes on the clock with only 27 moves. And we're still far from the end game. I mean, like, there's still a lot going on. It's just being crazy. But yeah, he takes, I take with a pawn. Look at this. Now I have two pawns in the center. Like the center is all mine. Like I have like what is going on here? The structure is weird, but like I have two pawns in the center. What the hell is going on? We have a pass. I have a pass pawn. I have a pass pawn. Like, what am I doing? Like, this is being such a weird game. I mean, went rook d1, which is technically a mistake. The best move was rook c5. Rook c5. It feels like you're forking the pawn. You're not forking anything. Still d4, but queen e4? Where's maybe you're being more active? Yeah, rook d1 is a little bit passive. Why? Because I just went d4. This one is this one isn't a shocker to anyone. I think it's like the most obvious move. Like, why would you be under pressure? Like, just go d4 and you're fine. If you guys remember this type of knight protecting two pawns like this, where have I seen this somewhere? Yeah, in the Ponziani. I have yeah, the Ponziani. Queen e4, and I was just now I played a move. I'm not gonna lie, I played it, and of course I did. Play Queen e7. I think I liked my queen on e7 because it could go here. Yeah, something like then knight b4 a3 doesn't work because now I pressure. Yeah, probably something like that. Because here I'm already seeing the f file is super weak. I have to put my rook on the f file. That's where it's all about. Like, and Queen f6 just does everything that Queen e7 does. And I could argue it was to leave my queen near my king or to protect the b pawn. I don't think it was. I didn't really care about the b pawn. It's like the Queen f6 is like the best move, and it does everything that Queen e7 does. So of course Queen e7. I don't know why I played it. And Queen f6 is just better because then you put the rook on f8 and you actually have an advantage. Queen f6 and you are 0.6 up. And the position is not looking good for white. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Because not only we have immense pressure, we have centered pawns and we have a passed pawn. And it's a protector passer, yeah. Queen a7, knight c1 is a mistake. And here, I mean, now that I look at, I played knight f4. I just think I played it automatically. I was just like, I mean, now I'm threatening a fork. And I'm threatening the pawn. The king has to come forward, and that's dangerous. And like his knight will fleed e2. So yeah, now I can put mine on f4. He goes king h2, a mistake. The best move was knight d3. In this position, I don't know. I can just do this. But yeah, this isn't good. Yeah, this is very, very fishy stuff. The thing is, now I lose this pawn. No, even like this. You just went knight f4. Rook f8 here is the move. Rook f8. The plan, queen f6, rook f8. It's the best way of adding pressure. It just is. There's really nothing I can. Yeah, we went knight f4. It's a miss chance. He went king h2. It's also a miss. Keep in mind, it's a miss, but the moves are good. Okay, my advantage just goes from 0.9, which is not completely winning. It's like, yeah, you're cool. I mean, you're technically a pawn up. It's just technical because you're not really. Let's just go knight f4, which equals the game. King h2 gives me back a little bit of my edge, but not really because there's still not much. And here, now I go queen f6. But like, yeah, here I didn't really have much time. And I really don't know why I didn't play queen f6. I think here I even thought about some g5 nonsenses. Play the queen back. Okay, you're not protecting the pawn, but neither is he. He's not attacking it enough. The pawn is just good. And I also had plans of getting the knight to b4 and try to push the pawns. That's probably why I didn't play. I don't really know. I just went queen e7, and I mean that doesn't really help. Because now I go queen f6, now I realize, oh, what am I doing? The f file is where it's all about. Remembering, I had like, what, 6 minutes, and it's not easy. Especially in this position, it's not easy to make them 6 minutes on the clock. This is extremely difficult position. As you can see, I had to play pretty much every move, like, very accurately to have an advantage. Moves weren't that hard, but they were tough. He puts knight d3, and now, I mean, the only option is to trade. He takes with the rook in here. The game is equal already here. My last chances would be put the rook on the f file and then try to do. But here, I burned so much time. I burned so much time. Like I couldn't figure it out for my life if I was winning this game, if I was losing this game, if I was what was happening. So I started calculating with like 7 minutes on the clock. I got probably I think I got to 4, and I calculated. Okay, I thought rook f8. You attack. You attack this. Maybe maybe you have some chances in this end game, but I don't really think so. And yeah, you just add pressure. Then I saw knight b4. Knight b4. I was seeing knight b4. I was just thinking, oh, this is good. I attacked the rook. And I just thought, yeah, not because I fork rook in the pawn, just defend. She did. I was seeing all sorts of here. Let's see what this would do. There's just here. And after knight takes e5, there's nothing. This doesn't work. I even saw. Wait, isn't there some perpetual? There is no fucking. Here. Wait, this is actually. Oh, wait, this is actually. Not gonna lie. Tactical play. We win the rook back. But the king is alone. It wants queen f. The king is all alone. He's by himself. He's not gonna survive. Like, yeah. And like, so here I spent so much time because I just couldn't figure out to do. Because then, as I was calculating, I realized, wait, don't I just lose this pawn? One thing, okay, yeah, he takes with the queen. Even once rook takes, yeah, queen takes is not as good because the queen is a defensive piece. And yeah, we're just good. But like, he just wins the pawn, and there's nothing. It's the same if I just go, I don't know. I was also thinking on d3. Here, the engine actually wants a3. I think because you lose a pawn and now you're completely. I was seeing c3. But I was seeing c3, and I don't know. But you always. And here it's actually equal. Would you look at that because of this move? But equal because it's here. I think it's even about a perpetual check. d4, and I have to. You can't take this pawn, of course, because not only the knight hangs, I've also seen here, and it's gonna be made. Look, would you look at this? But you can trade. But then I just trade. Yeah, here there's just. I didn't even see this line, but as you can see, there's just a3, and there's nothing for me. Now I have to move my knight back. Let's see here. Uh-oh, you lost the pawn. It's over. And here, I am glad I decided on the best move, which is just putting the knight back, forgetting that you did it, and just moving forward. And I did spend a lot of time because I was like, oh my god, what did I do? It wasn't knight b4, wasn't it? And I was like doubting myself, but I just calmly back with the knight, offered a draw, and he accepted it. I think it was with queen d8. I also offered the draw. He refused. He said it was too early, and yeah, it was too. But I just offered because the position was equal, and I was happy with the draw. So yeah, I'm happy with this result. That's 1900. Look, I'm not. But other thing I wanted to say is because I saw in the first board, this is four boards, of course, we have one. We had one in the first board, and I just offered the draw because I mean we won on the first board. Like just it makes the team's life easier if I just draw and don't take any unnecessary risks. But yeah, I mean, props to my opponent. My opponent played a very, very good game. We both played a good game. I mean, we just agreed to a draw. Now I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the fucking analysis. Rank. So you can actually look to the analysis. Bro, look at 93.3, 93.1, as you guys can see. No, you guys can't. My PC, oh my god, my. As you can see, we played like a nice even game. Technically, it was we both played with 93.1 accuracy. I think it's not really this. I think he has 93 and I have 92, and I just or maybe not. I don't. Played a tense game. As you can look on the Evo belt, I would never like a real advantage. Even here, even with knight fc7, there is nothing clear. There's nothing really clear. The advantage is not really clear, and as you can see, queen e3 just. Yeah, props to my opponent. My opponent played a very good game. My opponent is actually in a very good streak in the championship. He has been hammering a lot of opponents. I can see like which elo like played as if you guys want to see that. As you can see, one great move, five book moves, four book moves, 15, 14, 8, 8, 2, 4. One inaccuracy, four inaccuracies, two, but he played like two mistakes and each. Look at the accuracy. Of course, this was only 20 moves, 20, 35 moves, I guess. But we played a very good game. And when I say we, I mean even I am proud of my game. Let me just hide this. And now the other part of the recap that I want to show you guys is actually I can even what am I doing? I can even here. Hope you guys can see this shit. Now I've fucking screwed. Oh my god, are you serious? I have fucked the recording. Oh my god, I really hope I didn't, work game. Okay. What I want to show you guys is the championship things after round three. It's not this. Where is it? Here. We are in the D series, D group D. Yeah, that's. I don't know why the fucking connection. As you can see, the team that we played against, this guys, my boy is here. 1-1 draw. Like you can even click. I can even click on him for you guys to see. Look at the performance. Look at the games that he won. It's not easy. No, no, that's not easy. Yeah, here is my team. Here we have actually a good number of players have played. Rotating a bit. I have also couldn't play all of the games, as you guys know. And we're here. We had we with the old Elo. We lost the first game and we draw the second, but it was good. It was a good game. It was a very good game. And yeah, we are third, but the second, the fourth, and I think the is it the sixth and the seventh? What do you think it is? Six, seven. No, 6, 8. Unfortunate. Haven't played because there has been some bad weather in Portugal, and when I say bad weather, I really mean really bad weather, um, roofs falling. Yeah, that's not fun, but okay. And another thing I want to show you guys is that, as you remember or may not, last year was the national national Portuguese Rapid Championship, Portuguese Rapid of teams, not individual. And yeah, I was on the team, and as I think I said to you guys, I was I was first board, and my team was Sen B. He started in 92 and finished 100 so it was a very bad performance, wasn't it? I mean, on the team standpoint, it was on the on the individual side. As you guys can see, I made 6 points in 8 games. I only lost against a FIDE master, as you guys can see, and against the national master. I haven't lost. I only games I lost. I went against people from the club. You guys may know who he is. I won. I went against the fucking teacher. I won. I mean, yeah, we had a good tournament, and my rating performance. The performance is 98, 1900. You're, you're playing well, and I think I showed you guys in chess.com, and I am also putting in some good games. And bro, this is just so good. I mean, there were games here where it went kind of fishy. Against the FIDE Master, I gave him teeth. It wasn't because I was playing against the FIDE Master, it was just because I like fucked up completely. But like the games were all good. And as you can see, my profile, I'm now 1700 rapid. And the standard elo went down, as you know, 1714. But um what do I want to say? What do I want to say? Uh the game that I just showed you guys, it hasn't been accounted to. I think will only be accounted to in a month. But it was a good result, and in like this, it even helps me more. Why? Because my opponent, as you guys saw, I think I don't really know if you guys paid attention, but he had 1800, 89, whatever, 90, something like that, and now he has 1900. So I win a little bit more of points. But yeah, this was look at the graphic. Just look at this. I mean, of course, yeah, the game. Of course, I must say, not all is like sunshine and rainbows. This game, it's still honky. Coming out from like the second place on this tournament, it was actually quite surprising. I can even click. Look at me. Yeah, I only have 3 points because here there are only the ones that played against, guess what, against rated opponents or whatever. Yeah, it's that. I don't know. RC rating. It Okay, I went fourth, but I didn't really went fourth. I was actually in front of this guy. But the thing is, not everybody is here. There nobody is. We didn't only play only 5 rounds. It wasn't a round. I don't know. I don't know. Don't really know why the tournament is like this. I think here it's the report only accounts to games that actually influenced in the rating. None of that matters. But yeah, we lost 18 points, but I'm gonna win 10 back. So technically, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm out. 90. Like the performance in this room was really shocking. I wasn't expecting for me myself to play well. I just played. I just, I just went with the flow. I went confidently, and I just, had fun. That's how you guys do. And I'm having fun. I mean, I will not be, for example, I'm not gonna play round four of this tournament, and I'm like 99% certain I won't. If I do, it will be a shock. I really, I can't. It's not the group D. I put group D on the fucking video. It's not group D. Group C, whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know why this guy doesn't says. I think it's F. It's I can even actually now I'm kind of curious. Uh, it's easier if I just go. He's a FIDE master. Yeah, FIDE master. You think FIDE master is a joke? No, it's not. Now, why is he a FIDE master and not accounted as a candidate master? We don't know how that works. But yeah, we just well, I can even show you guys my chess.com account. I haven't played a little bit, I guess. I've been playing this classical game for a couple of times. As you can see, it's not completely winning, but it's almost. Didn't I? Why didn't I click three? Oh, it's green. But I will be calculating it. Takes and queen checks pretty much. There is one queen check. Go here. No, this is a draw. Yeah, I can bring it back. Just play, keep it simple. Bring the rook back. Nothing too fancy. Or even if I want to, this. Think about this: that if check anywhere, like he has to move the king, but yeah, yep. I'm liking this, boys. I'm liking it. I'm actually liking it. Thing is, whatever. Then I play and then we see what happens. I didn't want to show you guys this. I wanted to show you guys my profile and how we have crossed 1800 ELO. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. And yeah, we're in good shape to keep progressing. I haven't played. As you can see, I have like a ton of white games where I have been experimenting with another opening, which you guys may see soon. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, it has been working as you guys can see. It's a 10-minute game, but yeah, I haven't had the chance to play it. I thought I was gonna have the chance to play it in this game, but I didn't play white. It's okay. It was a good game. We're doing well, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I will probably have more classical games. I think so. I will also be playing in a Blitz tournament. Now, don't expect anything good from that because it's Blitz. You can look at my record from Blitz. It's very good, yeah, as you can see. But yeah, my rapid record is good. I mean, look at this. Look at this. The standard, yeah, black as well. I can't. I have to start getting some wins and some better results with the white pieces in classical. I'm just not being able to. But yeah, it's fine. Bye.